Welcome back to Oblivious Maximus for another episode. Real hot mic for me.
Hey, how you doing, Aaron? I'm Ben.
Hey, Ben. Welcome to the podcast. How are you today?
Yeah, good, mate. Do you ever sit in your car for a bit when you get home?
I tried to today, and Duck was in the front lawn with the dog going berserk, so I had to get out of the car.
Peace
Brutal.
disturbed.
Yeah, just trying to chill.
Your last moments.
Yeah. But as you can tell, we've got a Yank in the studio here.
Yeah.
Ian's
a real
back.
ugly accent in here.
Welcome back.
Feels good to be back. You know, I've been thinking about it ever since.
Yeah.
It feels nice to finally be back with the boys.
New configuration.
Yeah,
How
I
you
really
feeling
just,
about it?
I feel
Yes, right.
I feel like Aaron's sneaking up on me now. I don't know what's going on.
So big drive today. Tell us about it.
10 hours from Wollongong, and boy, are my arms tired.
Yeah, it's far.
It is, dude, I swear that the van seat shrank or I got fatter. I don't know what happened on the drive, but the last 2 hours, I could not find a comfortable way to sit.
Yeah.
And I felt brutalized. I knew that I would be brutalized by a 10-hour drive, as that is a brutal thing to. But I had such good mental stamina for so long.
Yeah.
And then it just dissipated. Like all of my
Mindfulness just
yeah,
out.
it was done.
What are you doing to, you go, I got 10 hours in the van. What are you preparing? You got certain snacks?
I don't do much prep for the travel, and then I go, God, I should have done something.
Don't you usually drive at home? Though,
At home, I do.
You're the driver.
I do about 50% of the driving.
Yeah.
But over here, I'm just laying in the back. So I try to nap as much as possible. But I can only get like 20 minutes at a time, and I look at TikTok a lot.
Oh yeah, the talk.
And we're writing. I'm in pre-production on a music video, so I was like doing the writing for that. So that took about 15 minutes of the drive.
What's your watching stuff in the car? Do you get sick or?
I do get sick. Like if I have the iPad out and I'm like really watching something, I'll get sick. But not the phone, I don't get sick.
Have you seen this dots thing that they got on the phone now?
No.
What?
If you can, there's this setting on the iPhone now where you can look at it in a car and it's got these dots that move that get rid of motion sickness.
We need to stop adapting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, right?
It doesn't stop.
Also, people are
Let them die.
people are on their phones a lot while they're driving.
Don't make it easy.
I mean,
That's got to be designed for
it's
them.
one of my favorite activities. Taylor Young
is a
huge
big
Dexter
scroller.
driver. Yeah.
Before I say this is made up and fake. But I feel like I'm so good at driving while being on my phone because I've done it ever since I've had a license.
Yeah. I was a truck driver when I was 18.
Really?
And it was at the advent of the smartphone, and I used to text, like when I had the T9 old phone, I would text Google for directions from like
Oh, really?
my one delivery to my next.
Yeah.
And then the smartphone came out and I was like, oh shit. And
I could just be on this the whole
so
time.
I was just fully driving trucks while texting and driving. I was early.
You're an early adopter.
I was an early adopter of texting and driving on the smartphone because I was blazing T9 while driving, texting Google, asking for my directions,
hitting the buttons 3 or 4 times, that kind of thing.
hitting gas station overhangs.
So on tour once again in Australia. This time a little bit less time in Melbourne than last time. 5 days here last time.
We do have tonight and then tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no other drives? Fly for the others or drive for some?
I think we have one more long drive. It's
You drive in Adelaide?
I think we fly. They had it to where we were supposed to drive the same day and it was 10 hours, and it was like, there's no way we could have a good show and drive 10 hours the same day.
Yeah.
I've done it, and it's
many
no
times.
good. We did it, like I talk about this in my show, where we did the drive to Adelaide, played. The guy that was running the tour was like, all right, let's go back. Drove back 8 hours again.
Dude, we did that. We were on, this is part of what contributed all the voice issues we talked about last time, but we were on a tour and on our off day, we played Bonnaroo Festival.
Oh shit.
And so we had to drive 9 hours to Bonnaroo on the off day.
Yeah.
Pull up in time to play, and then get back in the van. I popped an Adderall, and I drove us overnight and drove us back to the tour.
The worst one I've ever had, which wasn't even the worst for me, was when Twitching Tongues came here. Flew from LA to Melbourne, landed. I picked them up at the airport, drove straight to Adelaide.
Oh,
Played. What? Then straight back to Melbourne. Oh. So no,
were they dickheads by the end of it?
Well, reasonably. I would
turn into a monster. I'd be like Devil Wears Prada.
I was mad about the routing to begin with. And then when they got here, they're like, it won't be that bad. And I was like, this is going to be like the worst 2 days of you've already been awake for a day.
Yeah.
I'm mad about my next 2 days. So it's 3 days for you, 2 days for me. And then when we got back to my house, they stayed in my house, and I think all of them just slept for like a full day.
Yeah.
Then after that, because it was basically 3 days of like
going.
And I had to pull over and sleep on the side of the road for ages because I was just fucked from my part of it.
Have you ever fallen asleep in the driver's seat when you do the park?
How do you mean?
Like when you pull over to sleep, you just stay in the driver's seat?
Oh, yeah.
Do you ever wake up and be like, oh, fuck? I have done that.
Then you thought you were still driving.
Everyone's dead.
We don't want to get used to that.
It's good
I
to have that.
Yeah, I guess it would be more like, you're more wrong in this situation because the idea that you would wake up in the driver's seat and not think something was wrong, I think is...
well rested.
I think that night I was driving and they were all asleep, rightly so, because they'd been awake for like 3 days. And I pulled over somewhere between Melbourne and Adelaide and I literally just like cranked the chair the whole way back and just...
See, I sleep face down. Like
face down?
At all times, yeah. So, my headphones are going out. What the hell's going on? I sleep face down, so... like that.
Yeah.
Prayer position.
And so me in the car, if I'm sleeping in the car, I'm like next to the wheel.
Head on the gear stick.
Yeah. Just, I guess I confused you guys because I leaned to the left.
Oh,
but that is the door in America.
Damn.
You got to get behind the wheel here and see how it feels.
I did a whole UK tour where I drove the whole tour. And I'm not allowed to drive in the UK anymore.
What did you do?
By the band or by the law?
No, by the law.
Oh,
so you're constantly surveilled in the UK.
Yeah.
CCTV is everywhere.
Yeah, they love it.
So like the rental company got so many tickets when I returned the vehicle. So like for like 2 months, I was constantly receiving new.
They were
fines.
forwarding them to you?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And I was getting them all. Even like. We would pull up. We did a loadout in a no parking zone.
Yeah.
Ticket.
Really?
With a photo of us just like unloading guitars.
When I toured Europe with Exist, we again like just dumbass shit. The decisions we made on that tour were just fully young people, no idea what we were doing, and it was like, all right, tour starts in the UK. We'll hire the van in the UK. Makes sense to us in our heads, but then the entire tour is in Europe.
So now you're on the wrong side.
So now we're on the wrong side of the road, on the wrong side of the car.
Gotcha.
So,
and that's hard for you guys because you're used to that. Like,
yes.
If I'm on the wrong side of the car, it's the reminder that I'm.
Yeah. So in the UK, we were sweet, and then the second we went over, we were like, oh boy, this is really bad. And every day the mantra was, drive on the right, don't fall asleep, because it was like every day we would wake up and the first person to get in the car would be like, let's go, and just be on the wrong side of the road immediately, and then everyone would be like, oh, right.
Did you hit any mirrors? I found that was the hard part for me was keeping the left side of the vehicle wide on turns.
Well, I have the same thing in America. Like when
do you drive in America?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't care. I'll try my best.
And they let you.
They let me.
There's like a fake thing where
we have actual freedom in America.
So. An international license.
That's a joke.
It's not a real thing.
It's not a real thing.
But there's like an insurance company here that's like
sells it
as like a product. But
Yeah, if you're over 25, you can drive anywhere in the
I'm
world.
gonna go check out that spot.
Yeah.
My international license.
But the problem I had we had in the UK was, well, not really a problem, but because we hired the van in the UK, they said to us, like, oh, if you get tickets in Europe, just don't worry about it. Because they like,
no, the van hire,
they were like,
kept just charging my
that's
card.
wild. Because we were like, we got heaps of them, and then they were like, yeah, we just don't answer them. Like and this is like pre-Brexit, so I don't know how they did it then, but they just didn't care. The only thing that stuck with us over there was Rowan, who played guitar for us on the tour, did a piss in the grass in Budapest and got a public urination charge. And we translated the ticket, and it was like, basically, you have to pay 50 euros or you'll never be allowed into Hungary again. And he was like, well, I guess I'm never going hungry again.
Well, also, there's not a border that you have to pass through.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
You're fine.
You're fine.
Yeah. We got busted with drugs in Norway, and I haven't paid my fines yet. And I have a $900.
You got to go back soon?
I have a $900 fine, and it is on a tour routing. So I gotta figure that out. If the I know that last time you guys said you had a big like border agent. Like a lot of ICE agents. That was kind of your main audience for the podcast.
Oh yeah. They're
so I'm hoping the Norwegian government
Border Patrol
is not also on.
We'll see podcast. We'll see it on the stats.
Yeah.
Just Norway just pops up.
Yeah.
How have you toured much with Touché Amoré before?
We did one other tour with Touché before. Yeah, it was awesome. We did a tour with Touché Amoré and Vane.
Oh, sick.
And it was awesome. We ended up having
the tour you played drums on?
Yeah, we ended up having the drummer of Vane broke his arm on that tour. And on 24 hours notice, we made a 4-drummer coalition to fill in for them. And I did one song that was 4.5 minutes called Doom Tech. Our Waylon, who plays bass in Military Gun, did 2 songs. The fill-in drummer we had did like 3 songs, and then the drummer of Touché Amoré did 1 song.
Unreal.
Yeah, it was so stressful.
I always question myself when I go to say Touché Amoré, because one time, I think I saw them early on, I was in the States, and some guy introduced them at this like squat in Brooklyn, and he was like, this next band, Touché Amoré.
That's been it ever since.
He had a sultry, crusty.
Yeah. This guy was just like, I was like, this fucking hipster cunt. Just tell me that.
But yeah, no, touring with Touché is awesome. Actually, I've been remarking in the van that I'm like, these are actually some of my favorite people to tour with. Like, Clayton from Touché is just like so fun to talk about music with.
Yeah.
And so we're just like talking about classic rock and just talking about music. And I feel like I find it to be abnormal for some reason. It's a strange thing where it doesn't seem like the rabid fandom for music is not really that easy to find with other bands. I think like now my new thing is that I just think most people are faking it. Like they have more of a passing interest in music and have lucked out into a job rather than being like
obsessed
fans of music, you know? And so Clayton and I, like we've been having a lot of conversations about NoFX. Like, we've been having a great time talking about NoFX. And
what conclusions have you come to?
They're the best.
Did you go to any of those big last shows?
I never got to see them.
Really?
No.
Wild.
We toured all through their last tour.
Yeah.
Damn.
We did a NoFX cover, and I was kind of hoping that would result in a little spot on the one of the final shows, but it didn't work out.
Black Sabbath style.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for the call up. Didn't get it, obviously.
Yeah. And dude, Momoa didn't hit you up. But yeah, no, I never got to see him. But I just like watched a cool festival video of them, and I was listening to They've Only Gotten Worse live, and I just listened to the book, and the book is so good, so entertaining.
As an audio book?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they each they change narrator every chapter, so it's like
true.
a Hefe chapter, a Melvin chapter, Fat Mike chapter.
Love that.
Complete degenerates.
Yeah.
Story about Fat Mike having to kill his own mom.
Great.
Yeah.
Get that in a book.
Yeah.
Record.
I couldn't believe. I was like, dude, you can get arrested for this.
Just put it in the book. Do you reckon? I haven't really read or listened to too many like band biographies, but I feel like I do want to
mainly do.
Yeah, well, I feel like because I did this little video thing about Blink-182 the other day, and then a lot of people recommended me Mark Hoppus's autobiography.
I just did that one
because he talks about a lot about Scott Rayner, and I feel like there's not a lot of information out there about it. But
other than your video,
other than my video which I made, but now I want to listen to it to find out what he said. I mean, I've been wondering ever since I was like 12 what happened.
It's a great listen.
All right.
I almost said great read. It's so difficult to try to sound smart.
I think if audiobooks you got to say, I don't know, I feel like I got to say I listened to it.
Yeah, you got to saying you read it is disingenuous.
Someone I know says I read it. I'm like, I don't know if you're allowed to do that.
No. They're a cunt for sure.
I haven't read a book in ages. I mean, I'm reading all the time. I'm on my phone.
Yeah, I'm reading these fucking text messages.
Yeah, I'm reading constantly.
Well, I actually had that thought the other day. I was like, I do read.
Yeah,
like that was in my own head arguing with myself. I got defensive, and I was like, I do read.
Yeah,
and in my head, the reading is text messages.
Have you seen emails? That's all reading.
Dude, that is a lot of reading.
Yeah, that's so much fucking.
I've been having
reading.
to proofread our new lyric sheet.
Oh yeah,
agonizing.
So we're going to talk about it, but depending on when you want this to go on the internet. But
the first single's out August 6th, so as long as it's after that,
that's fine. We can
talk about it.
Yeah, let's talk about it. You got a new record.
God Save the Gun. This is the first piece of press I'm doing for the record.
Really?
I've not done a single other thing.
Oblivious Maximus
big music journos.
We get all the heavy hitters in here.
You're getting texted. How'd you get that exclusive?
Yeah, just right place, right time. Yeah. It's where opportunity meets preparation. That's what I'm always saying.
But it sounds awesome. It's killer.
Thank you.
It's I think I remarked to you. It's like it feels like a very different record to what you've done in the past.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I think for the most part it mostly just sounds like us but better.
Sure.
But these were all songs that I was alluding to the last time we were here.
Didn't you have most of it written already when you were here last time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's songs that were written at the very tail end that made the record. Like the first single we're dropping is this song Badidea, and I wrote it for Doja Cat.
Really?
And what she said about it?
So the way that Los Angeles works is it's this incredible grifter, bizarre thing where artists don't write their own songs. Mm-hmm. And there was this thing of Doja Cat loves Show Me the Body.
Oh, really?
Loves.
That's couldn't be weirder.
Loves Show Me the Body. And she made this playlist of songs to be inspired by for people submitting songs to her.
Okay. And
the United States of Whatever was on.
By what is it, Liam?
I don't even know, but that song's a banger.
Whatever.
Yeah. Colin was talking about it on Hardlaw the other day.
It's a great track, but it was on there, and I was like, all right, I want to write I'll write a bass forward song for her.
It's from a TV show. Sorry, keep going.
And I was at the writing session, and the guy that I was with was continually being called by other writers being like, do you got any punk songs? Because the dispatch had been set out for
this track.
So I wrote the song with him engineering it. And at the end, I just I kept listening to it. And so I just texted him. I was like, hey man, don't submit that song. I'm just gonna
have it.
I'm just gonna take it. and then because we didn't really have too many.
And it's the first track on the record.
It's the first track on the record, yeah. And we didn't have too many driving songs, so I was like, yeah, let me try to write to it, and so that was that happened a couple weeks before we recorded the album,
right.
And
so it had to go on.
It had to go on, yeah. But for the most part, a lot of those songs, I mean, this song "Fill Me with Paint," the song "Kick," those are 3 years old. I was demoing those when we got offered to tour with Limp Bizkit.
Sure.
Right. Wow.
Which was before Life, that. It was right after Life Under the Gun got finished.
Yeah.
Being recorded.
Yeah. And you recorded it what was the recording setup for this time?
We did it at a spot called Big Bad Sound in LA. And it was this dude, Riley McIntyre, and I produced it together. And again, another thing, like my whole thing lately has been repulsion of like my furthering into the music industry. I talked to so many music producers about the record, and every single one is like, it's a band live in a room. It's a band live in a room. And then you have another phone call, another guy, he's like, it's a band live in a room. And you're like, okay, cool. What about like the songs? Like, how are we going to make the songs better? What are we going to do? What about the emotion of the songs? Because I have a lot I'm trying to say with the songs. And like, it was like I decided on a different producer. Like, I'd like settled for it. And then it was like, hey, like this guy, he came to your London show. You didn't get to meet him because our tour manager didn't allow him in our green room.
Great.
And it was like, just do a phone call with him.
Okay.
And he like asked me about the songs. He didn't say a band live in the room. He was talking about the emotion of the songs and like other mediums I would compare the songs to. And it was like, he wasn't afraid to like ask pretentious questions or like emotional questions. And so it really was like, oh, this is the person who understands like art the way that I do. So I think that that's the person that we want to make the record with.
And what were some of those questions?
It was just like movies that you think that the songs feel like, or like pieces of art, or, you know, it's like just trying to like contextualize the songs outside of being a song, or outside of being like, it's this band plus this band equals my song, you know, like I hate that shit. And he just didn't do the same pitch. We did record the record live.
Yeah,
we did. But,
band in a room.
Like, there was a band in a room. I'll tell you that much.
So they had that right.
But you know, it was just like nobody else did it. But we did 24 like 14-hour days, and Riley, the producer, he was there before and after me.
Yeah, sick.
Every day, like that dude busted his ass on this
And
record.
did he have a particular background? Has he done stuff?
He's an engineer. He hasn't done too many like big producing jobs of his own. But he like engineered an Adele record. He engineered the U2 record that got put on everyone's phone.
That's sick.
So he just was a really amazing engineer. And then just someone who hasn't like been put in the rooms to like do it. And I was actually talking to him about it. We just went and recorded more songs in London with him. And I was saying like, dude, your thing is like, you're the emotional producer. Like that's what you need to like, that should be your brand, is that like, cause he really got in there with me on the emotion of the songs. And like, also our friend David Kelling was there, and like, he almost was like the emotional producer of the song, where he was like, he only listened to the demos once, but he would like be like, on the demo, I remember being so hit by this thing, and what you're doing right now doesn't hit me the way that I just like offhandedly remember.
Yeah.
And so it was like, we just created a community like surrounding the emotions of the songs. And like, it sounds pretentious and lame or whatever, but like, that's why I'm doing it.
I think it's like, it's hard to be sincere about that stuff sometimes. And I keep running this line with people. I'm like, Sincerity's back. It's back. I've said it on this podcast a few times, but it's, I think you really, can get to the core of stuff. But I keep saying about comedians, I'm like, I'm mostly saying it about comedians I don't like. I'm going, they're soulless. There's no soul to the comedy they're doing.
Dude.
But I'd love a bit of soul.
I think that's exactly the issue. I think that we're in an era where bands are renting an Airbnb for 10 days to write an LP and then putting that out just so that it could be a commercial product for them to tour and make money off of. Like, we're seeing that on all levels of music. And it's just like, that's a thing that lasts forever. And it's a thing you're trying to sell to people. Like, it seems really insulting to me that bands are underthinking these things. And like, I don't think no classic albums are made this way. I think that maybe back in the classic rock era, where everybody was in the studio all the time, and like everyone is such a truly talented musician that they're playing and like singing and writing on the spot, and like there's definitely chemistry in those moments, but that's not what these fucking hack bands are doing, man. It's
yeah. I mean, I think there's also something to be said as well that like the stuff musically that I've had the most like positive response from has been the stuff that I've cared the most about, obviously. Yeah. And like, and you know, even doing things that like may seem like I put my lens of being silly and stuff on top of, I really care about it. Like I'm very serious about the thing that it is. I may, you know, take the piss out of it, but that's not from lack of like, from care or being invested in it, you know?
Definitely. I mean, we do the exact same thing where we kind of either with music videos or art or whatever else, we try to do, we have a level of absurdity to make our like earnestness and sincerity like more palatable, because it could also go the other way where you're like
pompous,
so self-seriously sincere, like that is ass too. You know, like it's a tight wire act to hit the appropriate like emotional pretentiousness, I guess. But I just find that it's like really understimulating. You know, like we're going on tour with bands and not talking about being fans of music. Like, you know, like it's not interesting. It's not stimulating. It's not what I got into this shit for. Like I got into this shit because I'm a fan. And I want to give people something to have a reason to be a fan of.
I mean, I think like the funniest thing that has always been a very interesting point for me with Rowan, who sings in Extortion, who is ostensibly it's his band. He's like, you know, he's an interesting character,
an artist as well.
And an artist, but he's like. He's the only person I've ever met in my entire life, which, I mean, I'm sure there's many of these people on earth. But if you go up to him at a show to talk to him about like art, extortion, video games, like the 5 things he's like obsessed with, he will talk to you, like he will talk your ear off.
So it should be. That's
and like
amazing.
if you go to talk to him about like literally anything else, he probably won't have any time for you. But like those things, like if you get him locked in on no comment, like this guy will.
I just remember
I should find him and talk to him about Downsided right now.
I just remember he recommended me 3 books I got to download.
Well, I mean, he's just, I mean, and his thing for me too is like, he found out I was obsessed with Star Trek. And then now every extortion practice, he brings me some souvenir that is because he works at a secondhand store, and just anytime Star Trek stuff comes in, he just brings it to band practice. He's like, here you go. And it's one of those things that's like, this man has locked in so specifically.
He's also listened.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. When he recommended me these books, I was like, oh, he listened to the pod, and he was like, oh, you liked this, you'll like this. And he recommended me a few things. I was like, fuck yeah. Now I'm getting recommendations from Rowan. This is awesome.
Yeah.
That's what you need.
Yeah, man. That like I if I listen to a podcast and I know the host, and like I'll shoot them the text to be like, and this on top of what this is what you're talking about. Like you got to get into this. But yeah, I don't know. It's just like I love talking about music, and I wanted to make a music that was worth talking about. And Riley, the producer, was like the only person that like approached it that made me feel like he understood that.
Yeah. Have you been playing any of the songs live?
Yeah, we've been playing 4 new songs tonight. We probably won't in Melbourne because it'll probably be a really good show, and we don't want to like kill the vibe to like. And now songs we're gonna just play songs you don't know. Yeah. So we'll probably do 2 new songs at that one.
Talk to me about God Owes Me Money.
Got it tattooed on the back of my neck. That's like I had a very fucked up childhood. You know, like I don't think that I should have ever had to see a lot of the things I had to see, and it kind of just this idea came to me of like God owes me like you fucked me, dude. Like you owe me money, man. Like and so I mean a huge part of the record is just like kind of vaguely referencing a lot of like incredibly specific traumatic events. And putting them in the songs. And God Owes Me Money was a thing that I randomly said in like a really random interview, and Pierce from Soul Glow for some reason decided to read the interview. And I said it in the interview that I said, I feel like God owes me money. And he DM'd me and he was like, that's a bar, put that in a song.
Yeah, sick.
And like, I was like, all right.
It's easy as
I'm going to do it. Yeah. That was a song that was started with one of the guys from MS Paint, Nick from MS Paint. I was like, I'm trying to write this specific type of song. Can you like take a crack at writing a song? Like I gave him a prompt and he came back with that instrumental. Yeah, and then I just sang on the I wrote the bridge of it like instrumentally, but and then we like arranged it. But he wrote the instrumental of the song, and he's just such a great synth player. And like Clayton from Touché, he was like, "Who played synth on that song?" Because you could tell it's not like you guys playing synth.
It's a musician.
He's like that's actually a real player.
Just politely.
That did that. Yeah. Like that you don't just write that. Like just looking at a synth for the first time.
It just came out.
Yeah. I'm really proud of that. Really proud of that song. Like with everything that it's saying. It just very 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 proud of it.
Yeah, it stuck out to me.
Yeah.
That's single 3. That's the final single.
Ben can pick them.
Yeah.
Just got a feel for it, you know? Just heard that synth and I was like, there it is.
Yeah. It's going to be funny. People are going to talk shit about that song because they're going to say it sounds like The Killers. Because it does kind of sound like The Killers.
One of the
biggest
great bands.
Yeah. It's like a new idea that I've like kind of thinking of is like a big idea takes a big song to convey it, and it was like that song is like inherently more like epic than other songs, but I think it to evoke the idea that God owes you money is like you better come correct on that song if you're gonna use the Lord's name in vain.
You gotta get a real synth player.
You gotta you need to hire a real synth player.
And little left turn, but RJC doing a bunch more stuff of late too.
Yeah. We just our Hate 5-6 set from Tied Down just came out, and I'm too nervous to watch it.
Yeah.
It was a set where like everything was going wrong the whole
homie
time.
Mike Cesario in the band now.
Yeah, and Mike has played 4 shows with us now.
Yeah.
He's incredible. He's also just like, dude. Him and Taylor in the front seat of the van,
classic, listening
to death metal together and just going in, dude. Like, I don't know.
These are people I became friends with basically because of that.
Yeah, and it's so fun to listen to them talk about. And like, I don't give a shit about any of the bands they're talking about, because like my version of ugly, disgusting music requires a slight degree of incompetence, and they love technicality.
Yeah, very well thought out, disgusting music.
Yeah. And where I'm like, no, these guys are actually intellectually disabled. And that's what I like.
Yeah.
Where they like geniuses, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Mike has been incredible to hang out with. And but that Detroit set was just like everything was going wrong the whole time. Like,
I can't wait to watch this video.
The guitar player, we broke a string during the set, right? At a hardcore festival, no one plays an E standard besides RJC. So there is no replacement guitar.
Nothing to help.
So in our 20-minute set, we have like a 2-minute changing of the guitar string. It was brutal. So brutal.
Let's watch it.
Let's roll the clip.
It was the gag from our group chat that got me when Extortion was in the States. Jay changed his strings right before we played in New York.
Mm-hmm. Oh, just so going out of tune the whole time?
No, just immediately broke a new string.
Taylor tried to give Alex, the guitar player of RJC, shit about it, and he's like, "Dude, I changed this. They were changed for this show."
Yeah,
and so it was a fresh pair, and he popped the E string.
Well, and so Extortion, the band I am the least important part of.
Yeah.
Just the songs are short, so it's fine. But like, end of the song, just me playing bass, like. Blast beats, Rowan singing, and just the end of it, and just I was like, well, I have to make fun of myself. And I can't remember what I said, but like just yelled out something about playing bass solo or some shit. And I was like, made everyone give me a round of applause because I was like eating time because I could see him like frantically trying to change his string. And I was like, ugh.
You got a vamp up here.
Yeah, one of the true nightmare moments of
string breaks is the biggest nightmare in a live performance ever.
I saw someone break a bass drum skin once.
Oh,
that is also brutal.
The kick beater through the bass drum head that's the.
Then you got someone duct taping it.
Oh god,
they swapped it out.
Oh, second kick drum at the gig is great. There's so many times I used to backline my kit all the time, like when I would book shows.
Yeah,
and. Yeah, there. A lot of the times my kick would be the only kick there. So if anything went wrong, it was
on you.
It was on me.
Luckily, we have some asshole there. It's like, got to be using my own kit.
But obviously, so before last time you were here, you were talking about your brother effectively becoming part of the band.
Yeah.
And since then, you've played a bunch of shows now with him being in the band.
Yeah.
How's that been for him?
Dude, he loves it. He's having such a good time.
Being the wild front man.
Yeah, it's fun watching him be nervous. You know, like, because I mean, like when we did the Northwest, he was doubling the amount of shows he had ever played. You know, because he had played one show.
Yeah.
And then it was like, now we have 2 shows in a row. It's like, that's double the amount you've ever done before. And it's awesome. I love it. It feels like what I love about Power Violence to begin with, which was that like it was I think about a guy like Andy Beattie from No Comment and like videos of him singing for Man is the Bastard.
Yeah.
And it just kind of feels like, who's this random guy that they got? You know, where it's like my brother doesn't have the canned hardcore stage moves. Yeah. Like he didn't grow up in this. He is just actually wild and feral.
Yeah.
And that, like, it's genuine. It's not a performance. Like, when he's doing it, this is
how he is.
This is this guy, you know? And, like, and so I just love it because I feel like we're just such a group of freaks up there. And that's, like, what I love, and I feel like it's very absent. I feel like it's not freaky. I think it's very, like, sterilized by, like, the, like, traditional, now you do the traditional 2-step move as a front man and like all this shit, and it's like, nah, this fool is random actually.
He's just vibing up there.
It's
how has he been going to a lot more of those shows now as well?
He goes to so many shows. He's just having a great time. He was very excited. He went and saw Project Pat at Sound and Fury. He was hyped.
I've been watching every angle of those videos.
You could see him stage diving a very large amount during that set. Yeah. That was like, hip hop is what him and I like bonded over when we were growing up. Like, I showed him stuff early on. I feared that I might have ruined his life by like making that cool for him. But he, you know, like specifically 3-6 Mafia, he loves because I showed it to him really young and
Academy Award winners.
Yeah, the Academy Award winners. Did you ever watch their TV show?
No.
Dude, Adventures in Hollywood.
Oh, dude.
The Academy Award winning 3-6 Mafia. Yeah, they had a TV show where they moved to Hollywood to be more successful. And they had I think it was an MTV show. Yeah, I think you can find it on YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay. We got to watch that.
Yeah, that's my thing. Anytime.
Roll the clip.
we got to get a guy. We got to get you on that.
Yeah, Duck's just sitting here with this. This could be the researcher, like on every comedy podcast where they're just berating the person who's supposed to be Googling and saying they're not doing a good enough job.
Well, we were talking now. Trump's got a guy.
Yeah.
In the White House, he's got a guy bringing up clips.
That's like Jamie.
That's got to be one of like the great, that's going to be reviewed in 20 years' time.
One of the great new job additions to the world is the guy who Googles
TV
stuff
guy?
for podcasts.
Yeah, put a clip on for the South African president.
That clip is crazy.
Did he show him the Trump Gaza video?
God.
You guys know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the one where the AI one.
The A one, yeah. Trump Gaza. Fuck, dude. Like, I can't believe that I live in America.
It's your
Hey,
place.
stay here.
I can't. Yeah. I don't know. You guys don't seem that much smarter.
We're not doing well.
Yeah. It's exactly.
You got a right wing movement here. That's
Oh,
true.
yeah.
They love it down here.
You guys have a lot of discourse about the idea of Palestine.
Oh yeah, big
Yeah,
time.
a lot. I mean, the thing is, like, at the moment is, I think the weird thing about this country is that it is so influenced by America. Like, it permeates through everything, you know, art and culture, but then all through to politics. I think the thing here is that there's just simply, we're too, like, coastal left wing, the cities are too populated.
Yeah.
That the right wing ideal can't get the whole way
can't
past.
get- okay.
So, like, that's all that's keeping us safe.
So you
basically.
guys have the same landmass, but not the same spread.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that the middle patch.
Well, it was very surprising that we didn't go that way this last election.
Yeah, and this last one was like, there was a considerable concern that it was going to flip that way.
What was the margin?
Well, it was actually
It
not
was like
very good.
It was like a landslide to the left, which is very
Centrist.
Do you have two parties or
Yeah.
one?
Yeah,
Two
two
parties.
party. Yeah, we're sticking with that.
Yeah,
It seems to be working really well for the world.
Yeah.
it's
feel like
proven correct.
Let's just not revise this at all.
Yeah,
Speaking
we
of-
talk politics on it anyway.
Yeah,
This is a very intellectual podcast.
yeah, we're cutting the big issues here. Something. Well, I was going to table this as our first agenda item, but talk to me about military Shogun.
Oh yes, dude, military Shogun is the correct
I didn't come
term.
up. I didn't come up with that. But
Who did? I'm gonna credit them on Instagram
this
tomorrow.
dude I know, Matt Vogel, 'cause I posted it the other day, so I'll send you his IG to
Yeah, Shogs got up there with us. It was last time we came to Australia. We did 2 shows with Antenna and met Shogun, and we are all such huge Royal Headache fans.
Yeah.
And so we just talked his ear off about Royal Headache for 2 days, and then we just were like, we were playing high at a practice. Like, our guitar player just knows every song on earth. So he's one of those guys where it's just like, he just hears it and he can play it. And so he was playing the riff to high, and then I was like, maybe I actually don't want to take credit for this. We might have just been like, should we ask him?
Yeah.
Like, we're gonna be there. And he said yes. So and like, he seemed hesitant at first, and he was like, what about high? And I was like, that's exactly the song I was thinking. And he's like, I think that was his like mental, like, all right, that's the like kismet I needed to like actually say yes to this.
I've never known a band from like my American peer group as revered as Royal Headache, I would say.
I mean,
Which is crazy, because I feel like here at the time, like, I feel like they're one of Australia's great, like, passed over bands, unfortunately.
Well, they were big in the punk scene and maybe just outside of.
Yeah.
But then seemingly overseas, classic Australian style
Yeah.
were way more revered overseas. But then I guess by the time they came back, they did sort of a final lap, but then kind of wrapped it up.
Yeah.
yeah, they're just so beloved. I don't know why it takes Americans to let you guys know what's good over
Well,
there.
yeah, again, yeah. Who the fuck knows?
That's the Trump bias right
Yeah.
there. You know, that's what's going to happen next. You guys need to start thinking for your damn selves.
Bring it up.
We got some big ideas coming.
Bring up the Trump Royal Headache. But yeah, it was just awesome. And it was cool because, like, I didn't even at any point entertain the idea of singing it.
Yeah.
I was like, that is it is inimitatable. Like, you can't.
He has a very, very distinct voice.
He is punk rock Aretha Franklin.
Oh,
yeah.
Like that is what his vocal style is. Like, he is a soul singer singing over punk songs.
Yeah.
And it is I can't do that.
I don't think anyone can. Like, like you just said, there is really nothing like it.
I feel like I'd never seen Antenna before, other than when we went and saw him at the Tote that time, relatively recently, and I'd obviously heard the record a bunch and listened to him, and everyone I know loves them, blah blah blah. But I went to that show, and I'd seen Royal Headache before, but he was like wailing his ass off.
Dude, he goes crazy. At sound check, I posted a video of sound check.
Yeah.
And he's moshing.
Yeah.
While singing at soundcheck. Okay, this is I won't read the username to shame this person. They say they live in Sydney, but this was on the Stereo Gum article about it. It says, loved RH and living in Sydney at the same time as their Imperial run was amazing. But this video really demonstrates that for all of the talk of Shogun's vocals, they really are the least special part of the band.
Are you joking, cunt?
That's literally...
What are you saying?
How stupid of a person do you have to be to write this fucking comment? That is
Fuck me.
insane.
You've missed the whole point.
Yeah. Congratulations, you lost.
Yeah. I mean, I would say, like, again, at that show, like, this is a venue, you know, it's a pub. But he was up there, like, and it was packed like, it was really full. Where I was, it didn't sound great just because of how busy it was. But I was like, you know, few pints in, but like this man has fully engaged me. Like I am just enamored by him.
The voice of a generation.
Yeah, it's so sick.
He's like a mix of like Fergie and Jesus.
Well, there's one new song that they've been playing, which I'm just like, you gotta fucking put this song out.
I know they work so slow that it's like, I want the damn record. I'll put out the damn record.
Heard it here first. All right, so new record coming out. Then what for you?
Touring
heaps.
Touring heaps.
Yep.
That's going to be it. I'm so excited to just play it. So we've been having a great time playing like we debuted this song Throw Me Away and God Owes Me Money for the first time in Australia. Like we're doing them for the first time on this run, and we're not getting to play again until like the album really starts rolling out. And so we're going to be touring a ton, making music videos right now, which is really exciting.
Yeah.
Part of the process for me, directing the videos. And
what's that look like for you guys? Is that like a couple of days of filming, or you do it over a little stretch? Or
no, couple days. It's one day. Every music video is one day.
Yeah, you're a professional.
No, you can't afford more than one day. Because every day, like a day is paying for everyone's wages, right? So it's already like most of a video's production budget is just paying for wages and rental equipment.
Yeah.
So it's...
You're not just paying a mate of yours to follow you around with a camera like I do?
No.
You've graduated.
I miss those days. No, it's just incredibly expensive. I wish we could, because we'd make that much better videos, because time is what the costs. So... but yeah, it's incredibly stressful. I've written 7 videos for Bad Idea.
Hell yeah.
Like I did one video and I got everyone and they're like, I fucking love it, blah, blah, blah. Budget comes in $93,000. And I was like, all right, well, that video's dead.
Go buy a house for that.
Yeah. So now, literally last night, I wrote the new video. And I think it's better than the previous video. And hopefully not $93,000. Because if swear to God, if this producer sends me the budget and we can't afford it, I'm going to kill myself.
You heard it here first.
Yeah, you heard it here first. Put up a clip.
So if Ian is dead by the time this podcast comes out.
I could find out the budget while I'm in this fucking room, and I will.
And that would be a real exclusive.
Yeah.
We got to be his last interview.
It's like, damn, they got really into snuff films on that. Okay.
All right, so touring, music videos. What else you got?
We got like festivals, and we're playing Riot Fest. I'm
sick.
Pretty excited to do that. That's like one of the last like big US fests we haven't done. Chicago's like our favorite city to play in the US, and I think that's gonna be awesome. I don't know. I feel like I'm being really boring. This is like a really boring answer.
No,
I have like there's some things I just can't talk about yet, so it's like really boring.
But stay tuned for the next time you're in Australia.
Yeah,
could do it.
Which hopefully we'll be back here soon. There's some talks of next year again. I want to be the band that comes here the most.
Now it's going to turn from
Tsunami got your fucking pip there.
Oh, God. Well, Tsunami, we don't make Tsunami money, man.
I mean, this has turned from our relationship starting was me seeing you in America every couple of months.
Yeah, because this holiday, you guys, your goddamn holidays. Does anyone work here?
We try to avoid it.
Yeah.
I gotta be on holiday.
In America, also nobody works, but they're also just all homeless. So
Well, we're following you guys there. So
we're
getting
getting
there.
the homeless crisis in.
The problem's coming.
Yeah.
The problem's rising.
Let's go.
Yeah, housing here is crazy.
All right, and RJC, what's the vibe?
I think I'm gonna start writing something new.
Yeah, sick.
We'll see. We'll see if it comes out.
Yeah.
But I have a song that I hear in my head,
Yeah.
and so I need to figure out how to play it.
And you still running the GarageBand setup?
No, I'm off GarageBand now.
What do you want
Really?
now?
What do you
Now
do?
I figured out just downloading splice loops for drums, and then I just actually know how to DI the guitars. So it's a lot easier.
Mate, you grow it
Sold
up.
out.
You do one big record with a Dell engineer, and he forgets GarageBand.
Well, I just don't want to have to go to the practice space to demo.
Yeah. Oh, nightmare. Disaster.
We moved practice spaces. I don't even have a key to the place. I can't even get. I'm going to break in to go demo. So I have like a punk record I'm trying to make with. I played one of the songs on the last podcast.
Yeah.
But I've been listening to Dead Kennedys, and it's just been like so inspiring listening to the guitar playing, and like just want to do a band with like noisy, weird guitars and like Void and Dead Kennedys, and should probably do it all myself and
just put it out, or just
put it out.
Why not?
Yeah, just drop it.
How many videos?
Here's an LP.
Yeah. I mean, that'd be great. All right. Well, thanks for coming in again.
Was this long enough? What time did we start?
Like an hour ago.
Oh, okay. Well, do you like Aaron Chen?
Yeah, I love Aaron Chen.
Dude, I love him.
I had coffee with a friend of mine the other day, and he has taken a break away from stand-up, and he's like, I was thinking about getting back into it. And he said that to Aaron Chen. Aaron Chen was like, but your other career's going so great. In a very sincere way, because I think he was like trying to encourage him to
stick with what's working.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chenny's great. I think he just recorded a Netflix special. He's
wow.
doing a rush.
I think it was since the last time I was here. I've just been watching him since, and I was like, this guy's gonna break in America. And then I started seeing him get U.S. dates, and then I saw him get cast in something.
Didn't he do the Tonight Show or something that went real well?
Yeah, I think he did.
Quite recently, yeah. That went kind of off, and he's been back here on and off because he's another New Zealand comic. Guy Montgomery has a show here.
Yeah, I love the clips from that. It's so funny. Yeah. I asked someone about it the other day, and they had never heard of it, and I was like,
"Someone here?
Have they not been on YouTube?"
Yeah, it was B-Chan. Do you guys know B-Chan?
Yeah, I know
B-Chan. B-Chan. Are you crazy?
Former guest of the
podcast.
He didn't know it.
I'm gonna see him in like a week, so
roast him about this.
Yeah, well,
I also was afraid that I seemed racist asking him if he knew who Aaron Chen was.
Well, I mean, I think the first video I saw posted of him on the Tonight Show was Jem from Speed, and I think it was like "We Are Asian" or something. Yeah. So checks out.
Well, Aaron Chen has a weird connection to hardcore stuff.
Yeah.
This clothing label 108.
Oh yeah.
They're kind of connecting. Not Krishna. I don't know what the go is there, but yeah, they're kind of connected to both ways. Because someone said that there was Aaron Chen was side of stage watching Speed once.
Probably.
And I was like, surely not. Is someone just being fucking crook?
Speed, who listened to the podcast, let us know.
We're gonna have Speed in a few weeks. We'll ask him. Fucking hell. Yeah, no, he's great, Aaron Chen. I think he'll blow up. I mean, he was big here, but I would say even though he's big here and has a career, that would mean a lot of Australians still wouldn't know you.
Yeah. And I mean, I think he's gonna break in America big. I mean, he's just so. I mean, it's just such good joke writing. Also, I saw today someone ripped off a James McCann joke.
Really?
Yeah, they did the "Fool Me Once."
Yeah. Well, anytime that joke gets posted, people are either arguing in the comments that he ripped it off.
Oh.
But I don't think he did. It's an old joke of his, really old.
Yeah. Well, I saw some guy with a Laugh Factory sign behind him doing it, and the comments. I had like a ton of likes and a ton of comments, and I was like, either I'm about to discover this is the original joke, or this comment section is about to be war, saying this guy stole his bit, and it was 100% people going, yeah, you stole this.
Yeah.
Because I mean, on TikTok, that specific joke is huge.
It's massive. Well, he's another one that was like slogging it out.
I talked to you about him last time.
Yeah, and it was like it's so sick to see how big he's got out of it.
Dude, have you ever come to LA and just done comedy or watched comedy?
I haven't been. I did the last time I went to the States was 2014.
Okay.
And I went and watched a bunch of comedy, and then I started in 15. So my last trip.
What's the inspiration?
See, I got to get back over. But one of the last shows I saw in the States was a Cellar show in New York, and CK and Chris Rock dropped in.
Oh, amazing! We just went and saw Jesselnick at the Hollywood Improv, and Bill Burr dropped in.
Oof,
that's so sick.
Like the two most A-list on one show. I went to one show a long time ago at the Nerdist comic book store.
Yeah.
And Zach Galifianakis was the drop-in. And I feel like that's a white whale. Like that dude does not do that much comedy.
Was he doing music stuff or just stand-up?
No, just stand-up.
Yeah, wow.
That's him doing stand-up is crazy.
His special was so good. Yeah, I wish he would put more stuff out. I think he does it as like his release.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I imagine if you're in Vancouver, he lives in Vancouver. I imagine if you're in Vancouver, he probably does.
Pops up every now and then.
Yeah.
See, that's what's so much cooler in America, whereas here it is like, and you're not even going to get this. The pop-in's going to be Dave Hughes.
Yeah. The radio. the guy from the radio.
Yeah. Still could be cool.
No, yeah, I get it.
But yeah, I think like comedy here has gotten a lot bigger, but it's still, only so big. It's still not. We always talk about it not being people's first preference.
Yeah.
Like that's always the third or fourth option.
Dude, I go to so much comedy that now I'll realize that I've seen everything that someone's working on.
Yeah.
I just went and saw with Kyla and Taylor. We went and saw Esther Pavitsky, and I think I've seen her 4 times now. And I was like, there was not a single thing she said that I don't know.
Yeah.
And I was like,
you're seeing all the work.
I was like, damn, I don't need to see her again for a long time now.
Yeah.
Until she puts out a special, I don't need to go to one of
those
the
bits
shows.
could be different.
There's little tweaks. but I think I'm good now.
I mean, that's how I feel about seeing Ben comedy as well.
You're just there. Ha ha.
Hey, I got new stuff coming.
No, I mean, I gassed up the thing you did the other week.
Do you write a lot?
I'm writing a lot more these days, and I'm trying to do what I'm trying to work on now is having like always have like a main show and then do a work in progress show all the time. So I'm always like working on 2 things. Whereas here the system is like always have a new hour, which is hard to turn around in a year to have an hour worth of material. But I think it's doable. You just have to be.
Well, you can't do that many cities. That's the big.
Yeah, and you have to always be doing like these open mics, but you only get like maybe 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to do a thing with some friends where I'm doing like I did the first one the other week, what Aaron's talking about, where just trying to do like a half an hour of new stuff every month.
Cool.
And so that it's like, well, I got to just have new stuff every month. And I was listening to this podcast and I wrote like a thing about it, like a little article thing on my Substack about that. MJ Lenderman.
Yeah, love MJ.
And I was listening to him talking about writing songs where he just talked about just clearing the decks to like get stuff out. And I really liked that.
That's basically the same process that I have where it's just like get the idea out. Like there's no second thought about it.
Yeah.
I met MJ at a festival in Spain, and I was like, he's just so popping that I was like, this dude's gonna be like a dick. And he was so goddamn nice. He was so goddamn nice. He was just like, he was like asking us about our travel and blah, blah, blah. And he's like, man, your circadian rhythm must be off. And it was just, it was one of those things of just meeting someone you're a big fan of. And that was before the new album came out even.
Yeah, right.
And now he's on another planet than the rest of us, but he's incredible record. And me saying incredible guy would be make it sound like I know him, which I don't. But he seemed like a really nice guy.
Yeah, I think that's always a good experience when you're like even listening to that podcast with him, I'm like, hey, he sounds so nice and thoughtful. I fucking love this guy.
Just like a cool slacker. I love it. Yeah.
Oh, you're doing a podcast too. You're back in the world.
Yeah, I'm back in the podcasting game.
How's it been going?
It's been all right. Yeah, I do a podcast with my buddy Kevin Hart, the white Kevin Hart, called Push Down and Turn. And it's just kind of us recapping our weeks, like just talking about whatever's on our minds. We do some like listener questions and stuff, but just kind of doing something just because him and I talk all the time about music. And
It's a great, for me, drive to work podcast.
You listen to it?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Thank you.
You're my friend.
But that to me, I never anticipate anyone I know listens.
I'm the same.
Doesn't. I assume no one. I don't make music for my friends. I don't make podcasts for my friends. I make it for strangers.
Yeah.
And I assume that my audience is 100% strangers.
Yeah. I feel the same way. When I mean, we've had this a lot recently where people have come up to us and said like, "Oh, this thing you said on the podcast." I'm like,
Yeah.
I have no recollection of
You're
saying
fucking
that.
stalking me. You're obsessed.
No, but it's good.
Thank you.
It's a great, for me, drive to work in the morning.
Hell yeah. See, I can't listen to most people I know. Like, I can't listen to Axe to Grind or any of that shit.
Yeah, I mean, some of it's hard, I would say.
It's mainly the factually incorrect stuff that they do that like really gets to me.
I
But
wonder how people go with us.
yeah,
yeah, I mean,
I'm a feelings guy.
Yeah.
I'm going off feelings.
Someone did try and correct me on something that I said on here once at a show, and I was like, all right, mate.
do you ever refer to bands that sound like the Hives as mysterious guy hardcore? That is something that has happened on Axe to Grind.
The Hives.
Yeah. Mysterious. Very mysterious.
Pop rock band,
Yeah.
Hives.
So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Push Down and Turn. If you feel like you didn't get enough of me here tonight, then,
Check it out.
Check it out.
Yeah, this is also another edition of our podcast Up Late
Yeah, we have been doing these on like a
in
Saturday
the morning.
Oh.
But special exception for someone who drove 10 hours just to be on the podcast.
Just to be on the pod.
We didn't
I'm
even get to-
driving 10 hours back now.
Didn't even get to the Beatles.
Yeah.
Hey, look at the tea.
I love these guys.
Yeah, Rockheads.
They're so good.
He's in the Beatles tea, Ducks in the Dolly tea.
Yeah.
We got it all going on here.
You guys are pretentious dickheads.
Yeah.
Yeah, my old band and the band I rip off.
Oh, you like obscure music? Okay. What's your 7-inch collection like, dude?
Really whittled down. I just got the bare minimum now.
As a bit of power violence lore, Duck spent the entire day I say very broadly, maybe 2 hours, folding Extortion 7-inch covers.
No.
So
Production line.
PVOG.
You got to pass one my way. Yeah. No, actually, it'll get destroyed on the flight home. Don't give me one.
You don't want any. All right. Well,
Thank you for having me.
Hey.
This is fun.
Thanks for coming and doing it. We'll just lock it in from now.
Yeah. No, I'll be here every time. Eventually, I'll replace you guys.
I mean, before, like, I was gonna message you about like, hey, can't wait to see you, and you were like, let's do the podcast. And I was like, all right, let's go.
I'm a media whore, dude.
He had to get that first press release out about the record.
I gotta talk about this record so I can get back to Australia.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right.
Now
well,
we just need you guys to have a really huge audience.
Oh, yeah.
we gotta get on TikTok.
Fingers crossed.
I was literally making a clip after watching the previous podcast. I was making a clip about my mom stealing my car.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's trying to cancel me right now. Anyway, we'll move on from that.
Hey, thanks for coming.
Thank you for having me.
See you next time.
Yeah.
Right here.
If my mom doesn't cancel me.
We'll stop that.
All right. Bye.